that you guys didn't have to wait much. So welcome back into our beautiful channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. If you don't know me, I am D-Boy and I specialize in Bruce and Diaboloses and Spike Brothers. So the Rigby gang. Alright, so in this video, as I said before, we will showcase the new Unrivaled Bruce deck. It's something that I've had in my head that I wanted to work out for a while, and I think that now it's the time as I'm chilling before World starts. And I don't know to modify my premium deck, yes or no, because we don't know if we will hit a bad list, yes or no. So for now, I'm chilling a little bit with Bruce, and Bruce just likes the whole chilling thing. Alright, so shuffling a little bit, having the right deck ready, and if you haven't seen the other video, try check that one out first, deck profile, where I shown how or what the deck looks like. And with that change, the deck is now capable of different things. So yeah, let's try it out. Here we go. Shuffled and ready. Right deck is ready. Let me see. I'll put the energies right here. I think you guys could see that. Yep. Put it just like that. Oh. Let's move this a little bit out of the way. Here we go. Makes it a little bit easy, so this will not fall. And I think this is okay. Yeah. All right. So we have the starter ready, and let's use a die to see who goes first. Let's say that we are Spike and the opponent is Bermuda. So we go purple, they go blue. I will do 2 games, going first and going second, just to show you a little bit, or we will see what the die will say. Alright, so we 3, and this is a 6. So they will go first on the first game, and then we will go first on the second game. So you guys would see this deck going first and going second. Alright. So our starting hand, we are going second. What we want is the promo, because then you will go into the Grade 4 Bruce right away. This is an interesting hand. You see your OT, you see a heal. Of course, you will return these. You see 2 Marjories and a Brian. In this particular build, you could always put the Brians back because you can search them with Eli. Do you want 2 Marjories right away? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I will gamble on drawing into a second Marjorie later on in the game. Or you could just keep it and you could hope that you have other cards to discard. But we can see, like, going second, you want a little bit of triggers, a little bit of shield, but not heals. The 2 Marjories, I think, is just pushing it. I would rather search for other cards. So a Bazooka Mage is good. It's good shield at the start. A Brian, okay, you can discard it. A PG, which is good, and the last card is Formidable. So it's better than a Marjorie. Which means that if we discard the Brian, you could always get it back. Or you could just get your Bruce if you don't get the Grade 1 promo. Alright, we shuffle, and as you can see, we didn't see any Eli, which means that we should have not seen in Cycler. Because the Eli are the Cyclers if you change them back. And with that, you could see right away like how the deck functions. Because again, no Cyclers means hell in the early game. Alright, we stand in, and then they do their shenanigans. Then it's our turn, so we draw for turn. We draw into a second 15k, but we would still drop the Brian right here to ride into the Steve. You want to do the soul charge or a draw first. I like to do the draw. Draw, that's very good. And then the skill of Steve, discount out of the soul, you soul charge 1, and then you attack. Of course, don't forget, you get your energy generator and you get your 3 energies right away. And let's put our hand just like that. And I'll put it right here next to the drop zone, so you guys could see it. All right, so we attack, guard or no guard, up to them. Drive check. Eli, that's good. We can use it next turn or wait 1 more turn. Or if this was a cycler, then it's good because you could discard it next turn and you could draw out of it. All right, then it's their turn. They attack into us. Normally, the first attack you let through. Hope for a trigger. It's a heal trigger. It's not active, but normally it shields you for the next of the turn, because they don't make that high of attack and power most of the decks in the early game. So you stand and you draw a heal. If we take a second damage, it would have been a heal. And then more energies. You could discard one of the 15Ks right here because you have enough to ride into the rich skill. You draw, and then you could put this right here. Why? If they don't have a retiring deck, then you do it. If they do, then you keep it into your hand. You attack into a Vanguard or a Vanguard or whatever you want to attack into, and you do your drive check. Front trigger, good shield. Then it's their turn. Again, normally the first attack you let through, hope for a trigger. It is a trigger, but now you have to guard the other attacks as well. So let's say you drop by 15 and a 20k shield. You would rather not give up heal right away. You give up a crit, it's better. And let's say that it's your turn again. That's all you need because they didn't have a strong turn, or you want to discard one more 15k is fine. You stand and you draw your energy, charge 3. And then we don't have a dragon, which is sad because dragon would be nice discard. So you have to discard a 15k right here, which hurts a little bit, but it is what it is. Now you ride into your Bruce, and then you could activate the slicer to search up your grade 4 Bruce, or wait, because Bruce is a grade 3. Diabolos, which means that you could put it into your soul, and you have 2 Bruces, so you're not afraid. You use Eli right here. You energy last 3, and then you check the top 7. So that's 4, 3, makes 7. And now, there it is. We have a Bruce and we have a Wade. So 2. If you hit another Eli with Eli, that's like the best, because you could chain them. But we'll see, maybe that will happen next turn. It does happen to me actually a lot. There is no reason to shuffle actually because we will be using these. You could choose to put this into your soul and put Wade right here and boost with it a little bit, or you could have this right here and attack with it. Depend if you want to put pressure on your opponent, yes or no. But normally this will go into your soul and this will come right here. Makes a nice column right here that could still hit. And then next thing you could do, you could still use this. By using it, you could still call a Brian and a Marjorie, and you could still put them right here to put pressure on your opponent and to have them ready for next turn. And if your opponent kills your Brian, then it's sad. That's why you could also choose to put Wade into your soul and to put the Bruce right here and then play this and then get the Marjorie and the Brian, both of them behind in the back row. And with that, they are just chilling and waiting for next turn. Use this for counterblast of 1, it goes back to your deck, and then you ride into your Bruce, which will give you a extra drive check. It's all about that extra drive check. And right here, it becomes actually quite interesting. But you could only call this if you're already on grade 4, Bruce. Don't forget that. But you could always do that, and you could still choose to put them right here, like to put this right here and this right here, and leave the weight here if you want to. You will have less attackers. Yeah, the options that you could do are up to you, up to the way you want to play the deck. Shuffle and cut, and now we attack. So this will be the attack. Triple drive. First order, good, we didn't have that one. Slicer, it's good shield, and an Eli for next turn, which is also good. What do we have on shield value? We have this, and this. That's everything. Now it's their turn, they attack into us. This is something that they will kill or you will intercept with. Then let's say 1, 2, 3 damage. No triggers. Oh, sad. And let's say you have used all of these to guard. Alright. Then it's your turn. You stand and you draw. You get energy, charge 3. This turn you would love to heal, right? Because, yeah. Now you find a rush. That's also important. You find a rush actually at the start of the turn, even before you draw. Like the final rush is the first thing that happens, depending on which Bruce you're on. Here we go. The start of your right phase. So your final rush, we have already drawn, we gathered the energy, and now we switch these two. And what we could do is we could play the Marjorie right here, or we could first play Eli. So Eli comes to the field, and now his game plan is to empty up the deck and put more cards in our soul and try to get us more Bryans, or just fill up the soul, or something like weight that will make the Vanguard strong, but we don't have a second weight because we lost it in the damage. So the Eli right here, even if they got rid of this in the last turn, Eli right here could be very effective. You could also call it here or call it there. I would rather call behind the Vanguard, makes a strong call. So we have 4 and 3. We have another Eli. We could call that Eli. We didn't have any other Diabolos, so. And then Eli, call the Eli. The second Eli will activate right away. And then we don't really have that many Diabolos left in our deck. But we're just trying to filter the deck out and to take out the Bryans, the Elis out of the deck, which will give us a strong turn. Right? We shuffle, and then we use the second Eli that we just called. So 4 and 3. 2 Bryans. We'll take both of them. People like, D-Boy, you take both? Aren't you greedy? Nah, why would I? I just want to take all the normal units out of my deck, and I want to have a strong turn. So you put one of them into your soul. You could put the other one into your soul as well, or you could choose to put it like right here or right there. That's pretty much up to you. Why don't you put it right here? Because you want to call her first and then use the Brian. So that's like the reason. So now you use your order. By the count last one, you draw a card. PG, that's good. You call Marjorie. Alright, now let's use double Brian. Soul Blasts. Four. Give your Vanguard 2 more crits. And don't forget, you have used the order and you have used 2 Bryans, which means your front row will get an extra 20k. Because why not? Why not? Why the F not? Here we go. And now you enter the battle phase. Now in our hand we have a slicer and a PG. She will attack, he goes to soul, you draw one, you soul charge one. No, not the heals. Plus 10 makes 33, 43. Another attack, this goes to soul, you draw one, soul charge one, and another 10k. Then he attacks with boost because the second attack will get like fronts and triggers or whatever. So you could just boost right here. Drive check. First cat, shield, front, good. Plus 10, plus 10. And he gets plus 10 as well. And third, the order for next turn. We need heals. We need heals. A counter blast of 1. A soul blast of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leaves you 2 soul. Which means we could have activated the third Brian if we wanted. Restand everything, and he attacks again. And again, this, like, they need a second PG right here. Drive check, a dragon, and then they kill with their 53, 53, 43. So in case they survive all of this mayhem, they now will have to go through your hand, which you don't really have much cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but still it's a good shield. It's a 15k, 20, 20, 15, and then you have a PG, you have just a 5k, or if this would have been Cycler, you could have been drawn into, oh, you don't die. So it's good, it's not Cycler. And you have these. So let's say that you could not, or you could have guarded everything and you lost all of these. This would have been your draw for turn. You'd be like, dang. Let's say that they even take out one of your Mayoris. You stand, you draw into this, you energy charge 3. You will activate your order right away by the count blast of 1. You draw cards, and then you call the Mayuri to the field. You could call these two if you want to, and then you could attack right away. She will attack boosted, eating up the OT. You draw a card, you soul charge a card, and then she will attack, eating up this. You draw a card, you soul charge a card. Of course, the powers, you have the 10k from the order and the 10k from her ability, and then the Bruce only has the 10k from the order. You attack, he boosts, because this still boosts. Then the drive check, a PG, a Mayuri, and a crits. Count plus 1, soul blast everything, so that you leave 1 soul. And then you attack again, having only 2 cards left in your deck, and then attack. You get a crit, so you could always give it to the Vanguard if you want to. So this is like how the deck plays with having Eli's. The Eli is all about calling the Eli, checking the top 7, having like a second Eli, and hitting the second Eli, activating it again. That's why you don't activate them too early, because first of all, you need your grade 3, so you could call your Bryans, and second of all, you need a little bit more energies to burn through with 1 Eli. The 1 Eli could actually call you a second Eli, and the second Eli could call you like a Brian, and with that you have gotten like maximum value out of that 1 Eli, and you have used like all the 6 or the 9 energies that you have been keeping in the early game. And it is better than having the Cycler, because the Cycler gives you 1 card back, while the Eli gives you a soul and sometimes 2 cards back, which is just way more beneficial than just having that 1 extra card in your hand. Also, for some reasons, like the Cyclers, especially defensively, always draws me the the OT. It draws me the heals. I know, like, I'm not gambling on a miracle heal or a miracle OT or whatever, but it just happens. So you have just seen it. It happens so many times that I'd be like, okay, why? So yeah. Now we will do a next video. Well, we will go first because now we went second. Going first in this deck give you a chance to put more pressure on your opponent because you know that you'll have to survive only one of their grade 3 turns and then hit them with the final rush turn. The thing about the final rush turn, it's not that it's a turn that would kill them right away. It's also a turn that you plus. And as long as you make your pluses, normally you have like 12 or 13 cards on hand, and those cards are like big on shield. Like now you only have like Eli and Wade that are not that big of a shield, but it is very good. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you want to see how the deck will function going first, stay tuned for the next video and we will see you on that video. So till next time. Rising